I haven't got the time to make an intro, so I'm just going to dance. Jumping on rock beat. And the intro slowly fades away, but I have no idea how to do it, so I'm just going to pause the video right here. Hello everyone, this is Creeptanium, or CT for short, and I'm doing another Minecraft Tips and Secrets episode. This episode, no, I am in the same village, Slime Cube, stop it. I'm not doing the zombie villager, I'm doing a block called the barrier block. You may all be scratching your heads, if not, then too bad. So, in the barrier block, not in the barrier block, you may be asking, what is the barrier block? Well, the barrier block is that. It's an invisible block that you can only see by putting your crosshairs on it. This is what it looks like in your inventory. So, how do you get a barrier block? No one knows. No, just kidding. You get a barrier block. It's pretty simple. See? Look at it. Given barrier times 1 to Creeptanium. So you just go up to give Creeptanium barrier. Pop in your inventory. So the thing about barrier blocks, you have it in your hand and you put it down. When you're holding a barrier block, you can see it. But when you take your mouse off, bam, invisible. So if you're building an invisible house, you can see where you've put them. So I'm not going to do that right now. That takes too much time. So I've done a couple demonstrations for the use of barrier blocks. For example, that. I wish that hadn't been shown. So what you can do first, to make a cool, how to put it, decoration, you could put floating paintings and torches, or floating anvil, or floating sand. So right here, I've created, I can't see it, it's perfect for invisible mazes. For example, see, boom, hit the wall, can't go anywhere. And then you have to find the next way. I've only done a corridor, not exactly a maze. So, see, you can see the path I took right here. Just like that. I walk in, I turn the corner, I go out here, then I come out the exit. Then you can see here. Now, I'm going to switch over to my Creeptanium house, where I do my average videos in, so you can see an example of barrier blocks. I actually put some there. Hopefully you noticed. Alright, see you there. Here is my lovely Creeptanium house, with a cool, well, just all of it is cool. Here's our train station. I will give you a tour in the next video, right here, where to discuss barrier blocks. So look. I've created a carpet overhang. Normally, you cannot place carpet floating. Just a demonstration. It's like cacti or sugarcane. So, how do you say I made this float? With barrier blocks, of course. Here's an example. See? I use this to create a cool style for barrier blocks, to make a carpet overhang. Now, mind you, barrier blocks are not transparent. Okay, they are transparent, but you cannot walk through them. They're solid. So, the only downside is, it looks like you've got 3 blocks of jumping space, but actually, only 2. My lovely sign. Gah! So, back to the tips and secrets world. There we go. So yeah, barrier blocks are actually pretty cool. You can trap mobs with them. You could basically do anything with barrier blocks. For example, you go into a server and you're like, freedom! Because you die and you get resurrected as a bat to watch the spectators. You're like, freedom! And then you hit a wall of invisibility. So, you could use it to trap baby slime cubes. You're mine. No. 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 You'll never escape. No, you can't jump over. No, stop it. Okay, I give up. For example, not for example. I've used that term 6 times now. At least I think it's 6, maybe 8. So, yeah, barrier blocks are pretty cool. Invisible stairs. I've done that once. I've done invisible stairs. No one will ever find it. You can use it for, it would be really annoying to see through a bunch of glass with all these white speckles in the way. So why not use barrier blocks? It's the exact same except no smudges. It's solid. You can't put your hand through it. And even, I think it is impossible to break in survival mode. I've never tried this. Game? Nope. Game mode 0. Let's try this. Come on, gimme. Nope. Can't break it. Except for you, little slime cube. You're gonna die today because you wouldn't follow my rule. Oh, he's trying to snuggle me. I will stay for a snuggle. Now you die. Alright, so I just paused the video. How is that possible? Alright, hopefully you all enjoyed this video. You can discover thousands of uses of barrier blocks. And now there's another type of block, but I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, it's blue and swirly. It's a swirly wall. Give Cretanium. Maybe it's a wall. No. What about not barrier, boundary? Did I spell boundary wrong? Boundary. No, I spelled it right. What's another word for a wall? We got barrier, boundary, perimeter. Perimeter. No. Alright, I give up. So yeah, build some cool things like invisible houses, unmoving creepers, and you're good to go. No one will ever know your secrets, hopefully. So, hopefully you've enjoyed this video, and that you'll leave a like. The creeper didn't say it, but this time I'm taking the substitute as a creeper because there's a creeper on my shirt. There. Obey the creeper on the shirt. So anyway, like this video, and perhaps use its techniques to build some invisible mazes of your own. So, I love this texture though. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. I've said that 3 times. Why? For example, and hopefully you enjoyed this video. Always. Bye everyone.